here in January when Athletic beat Football Club Barcelona. The players have been allowed to bring some family members from Bilbao. Obviously, let's remember in that Super Cup, Leo Messi. I presume we'll just wait for a moment while we hear the Spanish national anthem. "10 days, while Unai Lopez is in to central midfield instead of Unai Vencedor. Muniain, the Athletic captain's also was a big doubt before kick-off. He apparently pulled something or suffered some percance on Thursday just before the team flew out from Bilbao down to Sevilla, and everyone was focusing on his slight limp as he got off the team coach, but he looks to be best chance of a title this season after losing a bit. And he does lose that ability to arrive. Here's Pedri once again to Leo Messi. Got an extra to open things up. Little touch there. Griezmann. It's across the here in the Estadio La Cartuja again. As once again Messi advances to the edge of the Athletic area. Picks out Busquets. There's Dest in a bit of space, and there is Messi once again, and that's a let-off for Athletic as De Jong rattles the wood. And for a moment it looked as if it was going in, didn't it? Space for Dest, but in the end it goes to Messi. Little misunderstanding between Balenciaga and Muniain, and De Jong has lots of space. And the ball bounced for Athletic. Another look at this chance for De Jong. Ooh. Great vision from Messi. It's with Pedri, still only 18 years old. Suffered disappointment in the Super Cup. Wants to get back to goal. It's when he runs at Piqué that Barca might suffer, but if you're going to run at him, you've got to have the ball first. Here's Leo Messi. It's again Jordi Alba pushing forward on the left. Gifted La Real a point. Here's Messi once again. Looking dangerous. That's a great ball to Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann, Messi! Last gasp challenge, and it's out for a corner for Barca. Lovely movement there from Griezmann. And the general feeling is if Barca have a good day, they are very hard to beat. They've had a few not so good days this season. At the moment, however, playing more as a winger than as a right back. Obviously that system has worked pretty well for Koeman. Raul Garcia. Piqué just puts a toe end in. Dest thinks about making the move, looks to pull a player out of position. Messi, Alba's making that run on the left as he does so often, but it's well read by back live. Barca have their second corner of the game. Leo Messi to take. Plays it to Dest. Looks to clip that one in. Pedri once again as Barca continue their monologue. Messi gives the ball, looks to up the pace. I'm misreading that one completely. It's back with Messi. And Antoine Griezmann lines out, is Piqué to clear, and once again Barca have got men forward in attack. It's with Messi. Just slips at the wrong moment, Yeray. Pedri collects. Messi turns one way. Yeray makes a good challenge. De Jong. And that takes a deflection into Unai Simon's arms. There's one little challenge here on De Jong where you just think there was a risk of maybe bringing the Dutchman down. And that's the replay we get, is Leo Messi's Super Cup defeat. De Jong. Messi. Referee not given a free kick. Mingueza, however, is penalised for a little nudge there on Iñaki Williams. Barca weren't very happy with the refereeing after the Clásico. sure if Dani Garcia does catch Messi or if Messi's already in the air. If he hadn't been in, Mingueza just skips past Dani Garcia, who takes his time to react. That was Messi. Mingueza, Messi, it's again deflected. That he had his arm up a little bit, but I think it's just more commitment there. It's a great block from Geray. Lovely knockback from Mingueza as well. Messi having a little word. Messi. Once again, Messi will take it. Alba back to Messi. Griezmann looking to find a little bit of space. Clipped over the top. Gone, still 0-0, but really, and family. Once again, Messi having a little, opens it out once again, Oscar Mingueza. Leo Messi now pulling out to this right-hand side. He's got Muniain in front of him. Oof. That challenge was so late, I have to say I didn't see it. And Messi down. Collided with Dani Garcia there. Probably just got the wind knocked out of him. Once again, the referee seems to have resisted. Oh, Messi's recovered. I suspect after receiving a challenge like that, you probably want the player who did it to you to be booked. And of course, after having received treatment off the pitch, he has to go off, which is the rule. I'm not very happy about it. You always feel sorry for the fourth official, don't you? Not really a lot they can do about things. Or hacked off the pitch, and Messi is allowed on. Possession stats. Busquets, the back heel to Leo Messi. And the referee tried to give an advantage, and in the end is given the free kick. Alba wanted to play on, and a dangerous free kick for Barca. A little black heel there from Busquets. It's between Berenguer and Dani Garcia. As you think, 6 in the middle. The thing about the pitch side microphones is you can actually, with no fans, you can actually hear quite a lot of what they're saying. Especially when they're screaming at full volume like Unai Simon. Dangerous free kick for Barca then. Messi still 0-0. And hits it straight into the wall. Little bit of a missing then. Once again, Alba on the overlap. Geray makes a mess of that clearance. We're back live. And it's Messi once again. Dest. Bilbao 0, Football Club Barcelona 0. I think that's a bit of a let-off for Athletic. Barca will not be happy. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Estadio de la Cartuja for the second half, enjoying 80% of possession in the first half. Although to be fair, they didn't, despite who was just next to Iñaki Williams there in the players' tunnel, and I think Barcelona, Oscar de Marcos, who would normally be the right back. Yeah, certainly taking the time coming out, Athletic. suspect they've been given a good... When Muniain got off the team bus on Thursday, he didn't look fully fit. There's a chance for Barca, and Griezmann puts it wide. Brilliant save from Unai Simon. Best chance of the game. Messi opens it up, there's no offside. It's pulled back. Put your money there on Griezmann to score. Unai Simon does tremendously well to deny the Frenchman. Would have been his 12th goal against Athletic. Close range, spreads himself, and then a few instructions being hurled around, as you can hear. And then Messi curls that one in. Unai makes a comfortable claim. They tend to rotate things, but with Neto being injured, Ter Stegen making his first final appearance since 2016. Messi loses out to Vencedor. Two of them. Two midfielders. Once again, it's Leo Messi. Onto that left foot. Once again, this time Unai Lopin at fault against Real Sociedad in the league. That's a good save. That's a difficult ball. Be too many at the moment. Once again, Messi. The three's not helping there. Alba. Messi, this is a little bit of space again. Skips past Unai Lopez. Little nutmeg, and Inigo Martinez gets across. Once again, it's backs to the wall time for Athletic. Pick out Williams. But Barca clear their lines again. Messi skips past Inigo Martinez, except he doesn't. And it's a free kick. Just puts a hand across him there, the central. And Athletic, just that one effort from Inigo Martinez early on, which went wide. Still waiting to see some sign of Dembélé warming up for Barca. Meanwhile, Leo Messi turns, puts the accelerator on. Just puts that one behind Jordi Alba. It's Messi again, got a bit between his teeth. And once again, Leo Messi just drops a little bit deep, receives with his back to goal. Picks out the space, it's with De Jong, and this time Griezmann doesn't miss. 1-0 to Football Club Barcelona, and once again it's Antoine Griezmann who puts them ahead. Nicely worked move, just that little bit of space, good cross from De Jong, and this time nothing Unai could do about it, although the VAR is just checking it, I presume for offside. Let's have a look. No offside there, and I don't think there's an offside there. I don't think he's in front of the ball. I'm checking it, but I think it's a legal goal. And then sliding the ball to De Jong here, who's got plenty of room there to pick his spot, and it's a great run from Griezmann across the back of the defence as well. Gets in behind Leque. For Williams. So it's been a tough couple of weeks for Athletic, losing to Real Sociedad. And now this here against Barca. And Barca do look as if they fancy a little bit more, don't they? Leo Messi. Still Messi. And that is wonderful from Leo Messi. 3-0 to Barca. Well, you did get the feeling that he fancied it, didn't he? And there, Messi eases or ends any lingering doubts about who will win this season's Copa del Rey. Once again, we're not checking it with the VAR, but I don't think there's any need to pay much attention to that. Leo Messi scores his 28th goal against Athletic Club, his 30th goal in finals. I say once, I think that's including Super Cups. Scored a brilliant goal against Athletic in the 2015 final as well. Here he collects the pass from De Jong, just cuts inside, And there's nothing that Unai Simon can do about that. 3-0 to Football Club Barcelona. And that is a quality goal from Leo Messi. So certainly expectations weren't that high for this game as they were for the game against Real Sociedad for Athletic. But it is another big disappointment. Let's look at the third goal from Messi. So Nunez has just come on, he skipped. So again, Mingueza to Messi. Going to come on in a few moments. Players been out. They go back to league action on Wednesday. They play Getafe in the Camp Nou. Athletic are back in Seville. They'll be happy to win it. They would have qualified for Europe. Meanwhile, Jordi Alba. And Unai Simon doesn't get a hand on it. It's 4-0 to Barca. Leo Messi once again. Well, I think we're going to see a little bit of a mistake there from Unai, who got down, got a hand on it. Checking goal for a possible offside. Let's have a look. Is it Alba? I'm not sure. It's a great strike from Messi. Although I think he'll be disappointed, Unai Simon, if he didn't keep it out. Just going a little bit the other way. Actually, when you see it from that angle, it doesn't really look that bad from the keeper's point of view. It's a good finish from Messi. We're just checking it. As Sergio Roberto comes on. And there's the... It's annoying that for a keeper to get there and still not quite keep it out. Leo Martinez might fancy his chances hitting this. Free kick. Brings it down. And Messi collects in midfield. Once again, the talk about Messi's contract, I'm pretty sure, will heat up after this game. There'll be a big Messi love-in, I suspect. Laporta very keen, obviously, to keep. Here's Alba. Once again, Messi. And here's Messi again. Certainly a lot more lively in the first half, in the second half. Araujo's ready there, just down the touchline to come on. I suspect that'll be for Piqué. And plays on. And here can Barca again. Messi just again skips in very, very dominant display. Messi slips that one through to Griezmann. And he looks as if he's going to make it 5. He does indeed, out of his area, Unai Simon, and that's 5-0 to Football Club Barcelona. I'm sure we might just have a little VAR check again. There you go, checking for a possible offside. That might be, I'm not sure whether Leque's played him on or not. It's really, apart from cosmetics, not going to change who lifts the cup. And the offside flag didn't go up, but the goal doesn't stand. He actually knows how to turn the screw. The Athletic keeper already made 3 excellent saves from Griezmann, Pedri and Busquets. Before Griezmann it was who finally broke the deadlock in the 60th minute. And then 3 minutes later, the double whammy when De Jong nodded home. From relatively close range, and there were 2 little pieces of magic from Leo Messi. That will be a free kick. On to claim the 31st Copa del Rey. Will it be Leo Messi's last? If it is, well, once again the feeling that perhaps they weren't at their best at a big occasion. When Barca turn it on, they are always going to be tough to beat. And today you get the feeling that Barca were fired up and desperate. The trophy, it's only been in Real Sociedad's possession for 2 weeks. Obviously you get a replica. Good to see the idea. Same with this. Barca make sure they haven't gone for too long without a trophy. If they hadn't won, it would have been 2 years without a title. Unacceptable for a club of their size. Nice hook there from Koeman. And after such a good start, Marcelino has plenty of work to do now. Well, Leo Messi's got the title of man of the match. I want to be honest and say I disagree. I think it should be Frankie de Jong. Although Messi scored 2 goals, I think de Jong was absolutely vital in the first half. And in the second, set up Griezmann for the first goal, scored the second goal. Messi's 2 goals basically were the icing on the cake, but I think there are Messi and Muniain. The opening goals, the Athletic keeper. Here comes Leo Messi. And Messi, it is to collect the Copa del Rey. He's done this a few times. There he is, Barcelona, winners of this season's Copa del Rey. Is it the last time we'll see Messi lift the cup? Well, I think the next 3, 4, 5 weeks will tell. Once again, the Athletic players very sportingly staying out on the pitch. Show some respect to Barcelona. Meanwhile, Messi will go there with his teammates. Once again, we'll get a bit of Queen. And there you go, Messi and Sergio Busquets lift the cup, and Football Club Barcelona are the champions of the 2020-21 Copa del Rey. Those 4 goals in 12 minutes, blitzing Athletic. Barca are once again the cup champions. They have made this trophy their own in recent years. All we can do is give our commitment.
Sí.
Espera, una de esas.